Oh, that was shitty. Oh, so shitty. Oh, that was really shitty. Well, you guys get 2 episodes today.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to get. You
Two
can
for
get
the price of one.
You can get 2 episodes. You get one...
one with snack, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, you get the Katie Sackhoff interview for a special episode. If you didn't see that, then go on over there and check it out. And we're going to give you a full episode for about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll talk about the Tenet trailer. We'll tell you about a few other things, and we'll figure it out. Get some other Streamlabs and shit in there. So we'll talk. It was really stupid. Zoom sucks.
Hey, Roaring. Ik hoor een turf in Tom's penis.
Welcome back, everybody, to SEN Live. It's the Schmodown Entertainment Network. Welcome back, everyone. Well, we had a very special episode this morning. If you're listening twice on the audio feed, then you'll know we had 2 episodes today. First one, we did a half-an-hour interview with Katie Sackhoff. Talked about a lot of things. Talked about Another Life Season 2. We talked about her YouTube channel, getting engaged, Clone Wars, working with Dave Filoni, meeting Gina Carano for the first time, and what it's like to be part of the rumor mill on the Twits. That's all up on the channel right now. If you want to go check that out a little later, you also can listen to it on audio on its own separate thing. So maybe for that particular thing, it worked out for the best. We had a little. Wait, what's that, Brett?
It's kind of a clip out.
It's a clip out for sure, and I think. It's just
we meant to do that, guys. We meant
to do it. Zoom, for some reason, we're trying to bring in all these guests with Zoom and everything too. And last couple of times we have, it's just been messing up the system. So.
I said again, hey, Let us know. Let us know. Somebody's got to know how to work this stuff out there. You guys are all very smart.
But it's not that. I'm telling you, I think that RB3. He said, in order to, there's a way to do it. You either I do this window capture on OBS.
Yeah.
And he says it's to do it a different way, but it's like there's only so much time. The problem is that the other day when we tried to do it, people joined the chat or the Zooming 5 or 10 minutes before. I don't have time to set that up. It takes a while to set up.
If you got any time, I'll hit me up.
Hold on, I'm gonna
we'll figure it out.
I gotta put your sound on. So watch this, Brett. You're gonna mime to the camera. You ready? All right, here we go. And
hey guys, what are you doing?
Perfect. Welcome back. All right. Now I know, guys. I know.
We got it. Hey, you kept your cool though.
Well, yeah, kind of.
No, you didn't. No, I didn't. You didn't throw anything this time.
Not this time. Your head looks bigger.
It does.
Yeah,
I think. I didn't move the camera. Oh, no, you pulled yours back.
I pulled my back a little bit. So how about this, guys?
God, now I look massive.
Look at that.
Let's do that. That's good. Oh.
Yellow.
This truly is
shit. That's what this is.
2 old men trying to Zoom their kids.
Unbelievable. All right, so listen, welcome back.
I pushed that button.
That's right. Welcome back, everybody. I'll be the little. It's like mini me.
I already have a big head. There, that's good.
Kind of.
I got to do this thing.
Yeah, where is it? Where's yours? I'm ready to get yours. I got yours somewhere.
Yeah.
There it is.
I've talked about it before. You know that Lonnie has to go forward when we take pictures because my head's so huge that if we're right next to each other, it looks massive. So we have a technique where she goes forward a little bit and I have to be back behind her so that I don't look like I have such a huge head.
Huge head.
Got a head like Sputnik.
Head. Anyway, it's good to have everybody back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Am I able to see what now? I don't understand what that says. Are you able to see that now? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Okay, so let's get right into this. I'm gonna talk about the Tenet trailer because it came out last night. Everybody was freaking out about it debuting on Fortnite. Did you see that?
On Fortnite it debuted?
It made no sense why, but it's like I saw like interviews of people and they're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening." Who gives a fuck?
How does it debut? I know what Fortnite. I've seen my kids play it. I don't get how it debuted.
It played on because I think they're trying to capture a young audience is what they're trying to do. And there's all these reports about like, "Oh my god, how could they put it on?" I get it. I get it. As a parent, I get it too. It's like this like because to be completely honest, when I can't remember what movie it was when I took Vivi to see, and they played Tenet. It might have been Rise of Skywalker. They played Tenet right before, like the 8-minute thing. It was too loud. She was scared. She put her head in. It's not for kids.
It doesn't look like for kids.
But it was just so like they're watching watching some people react yesterday about how it was put on there. Like it was like this thing. Like, oh, I can't believe they're doing this. Who cares? Who cares?
That's going to be my sideshow. Can I do the
Who cares
show?
It was, I mean, I was watching some people in our space like going like crazy about it and like, oh, I can't believe it. I'm like, who cares?
In a happy way or in a...
No, but they're just like, it's on Fortnite? Oh my God, it's on Fortnite? It's out. Don't watch it on Fortnite. It's going to be, you don't think it's going to debut on, I watched it on the Warner Brothers YouTube channel 3 seconds later when it came out. It's not exclusive to Fortnite.
Yeah.
If you're a parent and you're like, why is that on there? I understand that.
Yeah.
But if you're just someone who's like reviewing things, you're like, oh my God, why is it on Fortnite? Don't watch it on Fortnite. I understand
I'm still
more.
confused. Again, I'm going to have to ask my son about this. How I didn't know that Fortnite had trailers. I thought Fortnite you just got in and you played the game. I didn't know it was like...
Yeah, look, I understand.
Prince
It's
Ted
like-
wasn't promised donated $20.
Hello.
The reason it is on Fortnite is because Travis Scott had 28 million people logged in to see his show. So why wouldn't they want to?
100%. I understand that. I understand 100%. I understand why they would do it. I understand parents' criticism. If they're going to criticize that move, I get it. I just didn't understand everybody like freaking out over it and making like like this whole big report on him putting it on there. It's, I was watching like people that we know and like people that I respect, and I'm like they're freaking out about it, and I'm like, well, don't watch it. Don't watch it there.
Yeah.
Put it on Put it on somewhere else. Like I watched it on the Warner Brothers thing.
I think a lot of people are uptight, and you know what I think they need?
What?
I think they're all stressed out.
What do they need?
They have anxiety. They have chronic pain, trouble sleeping.
What do they need?
I think they need to get feels.
Oh, you've been talking about feels.
Yeah,
Tell
they need
us.
to get feels. I think a lot of people need something like feels right now. We're all literally feeling it. This morning, I had a little issue.
Yes, what
I had
was
to
the
calm myself down with the fire department thing, and then I can deal with things a little bit better now. So Feels is a premium CBD that is delivered directly to your doorstep, which is awesome. It naturally helps reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. You take a few drops on your tongue. It's called sublingual, and you feel the effects in a few minutes. Personally, again, I've tried tons of different brands.
Your mom's doing it too.
My mom, my sister, everybody, because what's cool about this is it's a natural substance. And again, it's derived from, marijuana, but it doesn't give you the high or whatever. If you want that too, it's good to take it with it. Anyway, if you're new to CBD, you go to their hotline that they have, and you text message support and get a guide through your personal experience. So that's cool too. They can kind of help you dial things in. And like I've said, the instruction manual, awesome. It helps you feel better naturally. There's no high hangover addiction. You join the Feels community and get Feels delivered to your door every month. You save money on every order, and you can pause and cancel at any time. So it's got me feeling great, and it can help you too. You become a member today and going to feels.com. FEALS.com/SEN, and you'll get 50% off your first order and free shipping. That's FEALS.com/SEN. Become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order, free shipping. FEALS.com/SEN. Just do it, man. Test it out.
It's in the, and we put it in the link in the description.
You did that?
Yeah, I put it.
Finally.
Finally. Link is in the description of this video, should you want it. And for audio listeners, just go back and listen to Brett.
And disclaimer, also don't, again, talk to if you're taking other medications, talk to them. But as far as I know, this doesn't, I talk to mine and it doesn't mess with my other antidepressants and things like that. But don't, just go, I'm dropping off all my stuff and taking this. You do consult your physician before doing that. That's
Perfect.
A side note.
Perfect. All right, listen. So the actual trailer itself. Brett, what did you think?
First of all, I've heard everybody talk about this, and I knew nothing
about it at
Yeah.
all. Did you like Inception, by the way?
Yes, I loved Inception.
Okay.
And now I feel like I like this trailer, and I'm not a big trailer, but I have to watch them now because I'm a professional film critic. A chronic film critic, basically.
Yes.
And I liked it. It was a tease. It was. I'm not quite sure I get what it's doing. It got me excited to see it. It looks like a cool film. I don't know why it would be pitched towards children at all. It doesn't look like.
I don't know. Again, I want to reiterate that I understand if parents were like, "Why is this on Fortnite? And why are my kids watching it?" It was more everyone else who don't have children freaking out about it, just for the sake of freaking out about it. But this is the trailer. Look, I love Nolan films. I love the music. I love the kind of wackiness and craziness and far out that he goes in a lot of his movies. Inception is my favorite Nolan movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know if it ties in at all. There's a rumor that it does.
I didn't know
There's
that.
a rumor that it does, but I don't know. Michael Caine pops up in this one. You see Robert Pattinson for sure. I'll tell you, Denzel's kid though, man. You hear him. You hear a few different times in this. I'm like, you close your eyes, you hear Denzel. A couple different times. He's smooth like his pops. The trailer, I liked it. Now, I didn't love it. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to love the movie. I just think that I like that I don't know all the way what it's about. I like that there's something to do with time.
Yeah.
But we don't really know what. I'm still confused. I'm okay with being confused.
Definitely.
Because I think you're supposed to still be confused about the movie.
But you wanted a little more?
I'm just not blown away yet. Okay. But I don't need to be. If I'm blown away in the theater or on streaming, which is another thing, by the way, that people were wondering, because Riley had asked the question when it at the very end of the trailer, are they going to say the new date? And they don't say any date. It says coming. It's
when I saw it, it said 7/21.
You watched an old trailer. My friend.
Did I?
Yeah, you didn't watch the new trailer.
Oh,
which trailer did you watch? Did you see Robert Pattinson in this trailer?
Yeah.
Really?
A little bit. He was driving an automobile.
No. I know he talks for a while in this one.
Oh, then I must have watched an old one. Good.
Well done.
Well, how am I supposed to know? As soon as I typed in Tenet.
Can I show you a trick?
Look at this. Tenet. First thing that comes up. Trailer.
Let me show you a little trick here, buddy. This is what you do. Right, you go to YouTube and you put in Tenet trailer.
I don't want to see the other one.
So you go to Tenet trailer, okay?
Yeah.
And you go to filter and you go. Let's say this week. First one that pops up, Tenet new trailer 17 hours ago. You see what I'm saying?
I just Googled Tenet and a trailer popped up. I was on the shitter and I watched it. And I think I should get
you watched the old one. That's fine.
Get some respect.
Well, I wouldn't give you respect for it. I could have also sent you the link, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll talk about
baby
it.
steps. I didn't show up not watching something at all.
You watched something. That's good. You know something about something. Well,
okay, then I'll have to
Then you have no idea what
I kind of don't want to even then see the other one because this was such a tease. Like,
the first one is an absolute tease. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
This one,
Lucas Shashek donated $20. Christian, who are you to tell a professional film chronic how to do his job?
You're not wrong. Listen, that is exactly what a film chronic would do. He'd look at the wrong trailer.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he even looked at a Tenet trailer. Probably looked at, wait a minute, so it's about this guy in an apartment building? No, it's Tenant. That's Tenant. I need you to look at Tenet.
I saw the trailer for The Super. Get it? Tenet's superintendent.
Let's let you sit there in the silence for a second.
Was that the Pesci film? The Super?
It was a Super. It was good.
Okay.
And that and 8 heads in a duffel bag.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Listen, it's gonna be the best film ever.
I can put making them watch it now. The problem is if I play it, it's gonna get a demonetization if I play it. So.
Should I just play it with my headset on and then just do a reaction? No.
I know you should. So I'm curious what you guys think. By the way, streamlabs.com/the Schmodown. You can put it in the Schmobot. You can, whatever you want to particularly talk about. I am going to finish up. Finally, the last 3 days have been a great conversation about favorite TV shows, and I'm going to go and read the ones that we missed yesterday. I'll make sure that we do that. But this trailer is highly anticipated. But by the way, so what we were talking about, Brett, at the end of the trailer you were supposed to watch,
the actual one,
it says coming. That I can show you. That I can actually show you. At the very end of this trailer here. Oh, I'm just going to push pause. And that's very Inception right there. Stop playing. Stop playing. So at the very end here of the actual trailer, and they do this on purpose here. See, coming to cinemas, and then it just stops.
Oh. Now, I mean, again, if you Google Tenet, release date, July 17th, 2020.
Yeah, well, there's been
nobody's updated.
There's no change yet, but because of that has to be a sign of we don't know what's going on.
But we don't want to.
We would love to put it in July. We're not telling you that it's not in July yet, but the chances are slim.
Okay.
I think the chances drop every single day, especially like I said when we were on the Katie stream, we were talking about things opening and I was watching something on the news and the way that they're preparing and everything. Theaters are going to prepare to have audiences come back in. That doesn't mean that audiences are going to be comfortable going back in.
No, that's with everything.
Yeah, I mean, look, and somebody made a point that there are already places that are opened up and there are crowds. You're not wrong, but what there needs to be, if I'm Warner Brothers and Christopher Nolan, I don't want a percentage of the audience that I was supposed to get in to that theater to make my money back.
Yeah,
gone, because that's what's going to happen. You might get a couple crowds, you might get a handful of crowds, you might have a nice little return, but you're going to take a hit. There's no doubt about it. You're going to take a hit. So do you risk it? Do you put it out in July and try? I say no. Do you put it out on a streaming service? Do you put it out now on HBO Max in 2021? Yeah. Or do you wait for to see what happens and open it up earlier? Because what all this COVID shit could do.
Pac-Man Wayne donated $20.
How are you?
Hey guys, two thing I feel like with Christopher Nolan original movies, his trailers never sell me on the movie until I see it. And what are thoughts on wrestler promoter Jim Cornette talking about Becky Lynch?
What did Jim Cornette say about Becky Lynch?
What?
I don't know what Jim Cornette said about Becky Lynch. I don't know the comments. What did he say? I hope it wasn't anything stupid about her being pregnant, because I like Jim Cornette, but he's definitely says a lot of things sometimes that he doesn't give a shit. What has he said? Jim Cornette, he is saying something about her. Come on, what does he say? What does Jim Cornette said something about her pregnancy? What the fuck is wrong with that guy? Come on, I like Jim Cornette, but that's stupid. I don't know what the comments were. I got to look at the comments before I chastise the guy. I don't know what he said, but if the woman wants to start a family and she wants to go out and have a family, it's like, what are you doing? So Seth Rollins says something on Jim Cornette's harsh comments. What did he say? A few days back, Jim Cornette commented on the Becky Lynch situation, which caused a lot of outrage in the wrestling universe. Cornette's words weren't pleasing to anyone, and he's gained a lot of hate. Now Becky, what did he? I don't know what he said.
Who's Jim Cornette?
Jim Cornette's like he's like a old school wrestling guy, right? He's been around the business. He was a manager. He was one of the behind the scenes writers. He was in that thing I made you watch with Brett the Hitman Hart.
Oh, okay.
The guy that he was going to pee on the guy's grave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looked different in that photo.
Yeah, I don't know. This is Seth Rollins stuff. Jim Cornette's take on Becky Lynch. Cornette is legend. Jim Cornette said, "You can't always be on top of the wrestling business in a $1 million a year spot or more, but you can have a baby." What is she? Can she be 30? Well, she's still got many more years before the easy bake oven gets shut off.
Jesus Christ.
This is an idiot.
Yeah.
She can have all those problems like a distant stomach and stretch marks and when she isn't making $1 million a year.
Oh my God.
She's got plenty of time left. Because she wants to fucking do it, you moron. Wow. And she wants to have a fucking child with the guy that she's in love with, you idiot.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh man.
And like I said, I like Jim Cornette for wrestling.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
This is
stupid. I like the guy. This is dumb. She's a woman that wants to have a child, dummy.
Pac-Man Wayne donated $20. He said that Seth Rollins should feel bad about getting her pregnant because of that fact she on top of WWE World. I feel that some dumb people in the world, but he taking L back to back this year.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
That's dumb. That's dumb. That's really dumb. I don't fuck him on that. That's really stupid.
Yeah, he might get a little backlash for that.
Yeah, it's a little backlash. He's a fucking idiot. Stupid. It's a moronic opinion. You're not wrong.
Man.
Anyway, but we're going back into theaters here. Going back into theaters and talking about theaters and what they're going to do. You could change it. I mean, you could change the whole landscape, the way theaters do things. Because let's say, cross your fingers, there's some kind of medical breakthrough. Vaccines come a lot earlier than we thought. Yeah. Well, but let's hope. Let's cross our fingers. And they say, okay, look, fuckos, you can go back into the theaters. Everyone's going to be able to go to the theaters in January and February. That's going to change, I think, the landscape of theater of the movie space, because normally January, February is like the graveyard, a toilet bowl. You get some good ones that can pop in January and February sometimes, but for the most part, it's like a dumping ground. January is anyway. So what if, because of all this, January starts to get some of the good movies that they don't want to push back until like June, July, August, because people want to get into the movie theater. Because let's say when you're finally feel safe to get back in and it lands on like January, but there's nothing to watch. It's like, oh, some shitty horror movie with no actor that I've ever seen in my life before. All right, I'll go watch that. No, you want to go watch a big movie. So I think that could change it. It could change it. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. So, what did you guys think overall about the
Tenet one? Not the one you guys watched.
Now, yeah, the one that everybody else. What did you think about the actual trailer itself? I'm curious. I don't know.
Starting to do this again. Starting to let the old.
You know what? Go fuck yourself. Scumbag, get the fuck out of here.
I just that looked like you were saying it to me. Yeah. I'm like, I'm starting to do this with my mustache. You know what?
Marshall Weeks donated $20. I like the Tenet trailer. David Washington looks awesome and Pattinson is gonna be great. But I don't need trailers to be 3 minutes long. I feel Nolan films are better suited for 1-minute teaser trailers.
Yeah, I think that, David Washington, definitely. He was the steal for sure. And I think that, we have Pattinson playing kind of the quirky character. Pretty awesome. But I don't know, man. I think that you just couldn't get enough out of this trailer because I think it's a more complex idea. So I don't know. Let's see. There was talk, the rumors that it could be tied into Inception, but I don't think that's the case.
With something like this, again, though, even though I didn't watch the right one, if it is kind of like an Inception type film, don't you want to know as little as possible? I mean, do you want to figure it out during the film? Do you want to know? That's my personal opinion. I like if it's something like that. I don't want to see an M. Night Shyamalan reveal in the trailer or something. I want to figure it
out.
Yeah,
maybe they will, because Michael Caine's in it. Michael Caine's in every Nolan movie, so or at least a lot of them. So it's that doesn't really mean anything. I don't think it's going to tie in. What about Memento? That would be great if it tied into Memento. Awesome. Memento. I loved Memento.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
God, I'd love to see that again.
Yeah, it's really good.
Could we make the days longer?
I know. I don't know though. I'd be exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just more time to sleep.
Someone said it's tied to Dunkirk.
Hey, you never know.
You never know. Yeah, I don't think it's going to tie into anything, but it'd be cool if it did. Is there anything else that's going on in the world of movie news? Because I'm
movie news.
I'm wondering if there is, because there's Peacock plans Little Mermaid sequel series. Man, people are reaching right now.
Ugh.
I know. Let's see. NBC's Universal streaming service Peacock is reportedly developing Washed Up, which is a TV series that serves as a sequel to Little Mermaid, but it's a follow-up to author Hans Christian Andersen's original tragic fairy tale of the same name, not the Disney 1989 animated musical. It's set 15 years later after The Mermaid. Look,
she lets him go in the book, right?
I guess so. I don't remember. But here's the thing though with it's a classic book, obviously. But the thing is, what's going on now? Is there something